Everybody, Tuesday with Tanya from the Greystone Bridge on the North Providence line. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and make sure you watch till the end. We have our friends here with us. We have Chris Cassetti, a concerned resident and business owner. We have Debra Fellela that's a state representative in Johnston, as well as Edward Cardillo, state representative in Johnston. So thanks guys, thank you so much for joining us. We're right here on the bridge because it's closed, so we're right here. And also don't forget to tune in on Thursday. I will have a surprise interview this Thursday, which I'll mention at the end of the video and put a post up on it separate from this. We also have our raffle. We have a friend with us willing to pick the winner as well. So thanks for coming on, and
thank you for coming out. Thank you. Appreciate it.
So you're definitely welcome. So we're saying it's state owned but town maintained. When we say town, we mean Johnston and North Providence. Correct. So that right there is kind of creates some gray areas that you have the mix there. Anything you want to touch on with that to start with, or anybody can jump in and.
Sure. I mean, I guess the big concern here is with this bridge got closed down. I believe maybe around 2019, it was on the agenda back then to get repaired. It was on the calendar and the docket for DOT to repair it. At that time, DOT had signs out there saying it was scheduled for the spring of 2021, I believe it was, to get repaired. And I think the cost was roughly between $1 to $2 million, but I can't, 100% on that. But I do have some documentation that can probably back that up as far as the figures. So then it got delayed, and then at that time we waited another year or so, and then finally, after all the changes in the State House, Gina left and everything else that went on over the last few years, between COVID and everything, then the bridge was off the docket and pretty much the rug got pulled out, and now they don't want to repair the bridge, which I think is a bridge that is needed in this tri-town area of North Providence, Johnston, and Smithfield, and it's important to the residents and businesses in this area, in this community. The bridge has been here for 75 years or longer, and it's an important part of this area and the community.
Thank you. Yes, definitely. And guys, drop a comment, and whether you're watching now or whether you're watching on a replay, be sure to drop a comment, whether you agree, disagree, or any input you want to share. Share the video as well, because we're trying to get the word out. It's something that the state is holding off on, and like you said, it was in writing, so it was in writing officially, and then for some reason they just kind of pulled back on it, and it's just
yeah. I mean, and with the traffic on 44 now, I mean, if anybody lives in this area, they know what traffic we deal with, on 44, and the residents of North Providence know what they deal with as far as getting home, and and it's also could propose emergency issues too, and that's something that we touched on in the past. So it's just it makes sense for businesses and the residents for this bridge to be open.
Right. So. Right. Definitely. And if you guys want to
share. Of course. So one of the main things, of course, is to eliminate a lot of traffic from 44 through Centerdale. It's a great cut through. It's great for emergency vehicles. I mean, instead of going around through congested area, you can cut right through both towns. You can be there in seconds instead of minutes, where seconds save lives. For emergency vehicles.
Right. Yeah, we were saying that, like seconds compared to minutes, whether it's a fire, whether it's a medical issue, it's true. That would be great to have this cut through open.
Yeah.
As well, yeah.
I mean, some of the things I like,
the residents. It's so convenient.
It's a huge convenience. I mean, it just makes sense. It's called common sense. It's been here forever. Should be open, and there's a lot of history behind it, but also recently there's been a lot of issues regarding the dollar amounts on the bridge. There's been different things posted, different things mentioned by state officials, DOT, Alviti mentioned it'll be a $20 million bridge. Well, if it's a 50-foot bridge, so that does not make any sense. So.
Exactly. Chris had brought this to my attention, since this is my area here in Johnston, and he went to the town council and brought it to their attention, and the council did have a resolution that they all agreed that the bridge should be open. So that's a good point to bring up too.
Yeah, we have both town councils in North Providence and Johnston.
Last week I spoke with the mayor, and the mayor's on board with it. Mayor of Johnston,
He's been
Joe
very
Policino
supportive.
Jr. absolutely is supportive of opening this bridge.
And Chris was on the radio with the director maybe a month or so, or maybe a little bit longer. You know how they do those questions and answers with Director Alviti.
Okay.
And he more or less said, we're not doing this project. And we just want to know why. Like,
Right. Right.
But my understanding, the money was appropriated
That's
to
right.
do this bridge.
Yes.
And, you know, that's our concern is then why isn't it being done?
Yeah. Why did it just get pulled off the docket
Exactly.
for no reason? And to come back with, saying it's $20 million, it makes no
Well, it
sense.
was-
Saying they have
yeah.
It was
studies.
$2 million, what, 2
Yeah.
years ago? Or 3 years
Yeah,
ago?
something like
And now
that.
it's 20 million?
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's something that doesn't make
The
sense.
Inflation.
the council in North Providence requested records as far as the structural defects, the road, any problems with the road, and they had to pay for those documents. So I don't know if they've received those documents yet. So that's maybe a holdup too. I don't know.
Yeah, the big thing getting the word out. Dino Audiello and North Providence Town Council has been very supportive with this and been very helpful.
And I know
The
Bobby Russo
Johnston,
also
Yeah.
is, yes?
Yep.
Yeah,
and
our
also,
Johnston Town Council.
yep, the mayor of Johnston and all, obviously
Yeah.
the state reps that are here today and many
Other-
others
other
And I'm
also
sure the
Yeah.
senators, yes?
Yeah,
voiced
they
their
would be,
concerns.
yeah.
And the Senator
Yeah.
Coyne with
Matter of fact,
Smithfield, they're
yeah.
very
Yeah.
supportive of it.
Yes, we
Rep
wrote a letter.
Greg
So-
Costantino's on board with
Billy
this.
O'Brien.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Bill O'Brien, yes.
So hopefully we can get some
Get some
results and get the
movement,
bridge
yeah.
open because there's no reason why it shouldn't be open.
Right. Right.
It's been
Thank
a long
you.
time waiting.
Yeah, the neighbors would really be,
Right.
really appreciative of it.
Right. Right, thank you. And if anybody heard a state rep or a councilman or a woman that you know, tell them to watch this video because it's good to hear that there was that 1 to 2 million, and now they're saying it's going to cost much more, which doesn't even sound accurate. But so have those council people tune into this, share it, tell them about it, call them. Also, if you know any residents that are right in this tri-town area between North Providence, Johnston, Smithfield,
Yeah,
they could
reach out to your
benefit.
representatives.
Right. I was gonna say, if you're a resident and you're watching, or you know someone who is, just tell them to reach out to your representative because it's true. It could save lives. And then I just kind of said, I hate to be negative, but it might take for something. I said this earlier before we went live. It may take something bad to happen, and something really bad, pass away, whatever, someone dies, and then maybe the state will be sued or someone will be sued because it took minutes. Because like you said, it's approximately 2 to 3 miles to loop around. When you had a bridge right here, you're saying it's approximately 2 to 3 miles
I believe
to
so,
loop
yep.
around for emergency vehicle.
And the
with traffic, definitely not good, and definitely could be a hazard, safety thing if someone's having a medical emergency, if there's a fire, and then that person, you could sue probably for anything nowadays, and then someone may sue. So, yeah, just get the word out to anyone in North Providence, Johnston, Smithfield, and like I said, I'm sure people know some of those names of some of those people that you
Yes.
just had.
Yeah,
Actually,
of
some of them are on this page anyway, I think. But people miss interviews sometimes, so not everyone catches every interview. But yeah, no, it definitely sounds like something that's needed and just been put off. And just curious. You said you were on Gmail Senti then?
Yes.
Yes, I
Yeah.
was. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get to respond to Alvidi's
Yeah.
answer,
what he
but
said.
they don't give you a
Okay,
chance to respond. But
It's quick. Those are like
yeah,
really
I
quick,
wasn't
quick,
too
quick.
happy with that. But
Right.
I did try to call back, but they wouldn't let me through. So.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you. I
Big
would've-
difference in price from
Yeah.
2 million
Yeah.
to 20 million.
Right.
I mean,
right,
my
right.
personal opinion, Alvidi's just shooting off the hip, and I don't think he was too informed on what was really going on and
Yeah.
what the bridge entails around here. But
Right.
he doesn't live in this area, so he doesn't have to deal with the traffic.
Traffic.
Right.
So
Maybe one of us should call again on Gmail Senti. Isn't it? Is it every Thursday morning?
I think it is, yeah.
Maybe one of us should call.
Yeah.
Someone watching can call because it's true. You put enough pressure or enough times it comes up. I only know Gene to take photos with him, but I don't really know him. We've been in a couple pictures together. I introduced him at a child and body event. It just whatever. I'm just saying, if I don't know him. He's like, just you get to meet acquaintances.
yeah.
I wish I knew him. I'd say, Gene, we wanted to respond to that. So I wish I could say that. But yeah, no, sounds great. Any other last thoughts? We do have a raffle coming up. I'm also going to let you know where I'm going to be next week. If anything else we can add to it or anything else you want to say about it? Or say
No, I think
anything?
we're just going to hopefully everybody will reach out to the reps and get the word out. And I know we'll be working closely with the state reps over here. And then hopefully we'll continue to pursue this bridge to get open sooner than later. And it should be
Yeah.
open.
Get it
Hopefully
done.
we can get back together with you and say it is going to be
Yeah,
open.
Yes.
that'd be
I
nice.
know.
Yeah,
I know.
grand
Yes.
opening.
Yes.
I
Cut the
know.
ribbon.
That's right, yeah.
I know exactly. All right,
I
thanks.
mean,
for
this bridge
that.
has a lot of history. It's important to this neighborhood and to
Right.
all the neighborhoods around here.
When exactly did it get closed? A few years ago? Or?
I wouldn't know. I can't be quoted, but I wouldn't say around 2019,
19, I think
somewhere around
so,
there,
yeah.
20, somewhere in 18, 19, 20. I don't know the exact
So
date.
that's a while. That's a
Yeah,
while.
well, like I said, it
That's
was
a while.
promised for
That's a while.
3 years, and then all of a sudden, they just pulled the rug out saying they're not going to do it. So,
Yeah.
you know, obviously we waited patiently for the bridge to get done. It was on the docket, and waiting
Right.
patiently, and then it got postponed for like a year, and then all of a sudden they say no. So for no reason.
Right. No, I
So-
know. It's a long time. It's definitely a
I
long
guess
time.
I wish I had the authority just to go
Right,
close
to do
roads
it.
anytime I want.
I know.
That'd be great.
I know, exactly. Well, guys, drop a comment. If you're tuning in right now, feel free to drop a comment. If you're tuning in on a replay, drop a comment saying anything you want to say, share it, and talk to your representatives. And again, if you heard someone's name be mentioned before, let them know their name. They got a little shout out. So definitely like and share. We're also going to be doing our raffle. So this is a gift card to Christina Rondu. It's right in Johnston, the kickboxing. You guys may know of her.
Good, Molly.
Okay. I'm sure she won't look.
Yeah.
Probably can't read the writing. I wrote it a little sloppy. Okay, thanks. Let's see. We have Frank Baptiste. Whoops, a little thing again. I always do this just to prove the person that won. So, hi guys. I'm sorry I didn't get to say hello to people. Frank, you won the gift card. Christina Rondu, right in Johnston. Just give me a call to claim your prize or text me. So Frank, you won. Sounds good. And thank you again to our friend Molly. Thank you. Or Frank will thank you, I should say. So, okay, so guys, so next Tuesday we have Charlotte Duva coming on. She's in from out of state. I know a lot of you in Cranston know her. Charlotte Duva, business owner. She's now in Colorado. I think that's the state. And don't forget also next week, Tuesday with Tanya on the 22nd of August. Moving right along in August. Tumble Salt in North Providence. I'll be on with a woman named Susan. She's the president of the Worcester Volleyball Club. It's an inclusive volleyball program thing for youths, and she'll give us more details on that. And that will be next Tuesday after 10 a.m. So it's going to be an earlier one. So, all right. Thanks so much,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Like and share.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye. Bye.